Guess it don't matter. Oh, I hear it. Y'all ain't gotta tell me. Yeah, I'm here, but I hear that. Hold on, y'all. I can hear it. I hear that. Oh, what's going on with this mic? Golly. Y'all hear that static? I can hear it this week. Like for real here. Hey, y'all, hold on one second. I'm gonna go out and come back. This is ooh. You know what? I'm finna get rid of this microphone. That's well, I just gotta be patient. You know what? First of all, Dice, I ain't late. It was on. I was on. I just wasn't here, but I ain't late. But hold on. Let me go back and come back in and see what's going on with this microphone. I'll be right back. Oh, right. Dang. I think we back. I don't hear no static. Y'all hear static? Because I don't hear no static now. But I did hear static. But I don't hear no static now. Now I sound good. Damn. Boy, why I try to tell you? It's like they just don't want us to be great. They just do not want us to be great. They probably don't want us to be great because I let y'all on the damn show.
I can't hear you. Hold on.
I can hear you. I think y'all messed up my microphone. Maybe they didn't want y'all on the show today or something.
You get me, Ray?
Yeah, I can hear you, Coach. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Colin, you better get your shit together, baby. We on. hey, y'all don't hear no static in my mic, do y'all? Yeah, I had to take a little I had to figure out what was going on. I can't tell y'all what I was doing wrong, but it is what it is. Colin, you're muted, sir. Your microphone's muted, sir. You're muted. I'm looking at the mic. It says muted. I didn't do it. I'll make sure. I didn't do it, though. I didn't do it at all. Let me see. Colin, can you hear us? Your guest mic isn't connected, is what they're telling me. That's what they're telling me now. That's what they're telling me. Well, Colin got the slash in the eyebrows now and everything. You see it, Coach? Colin say, look here, I'm a real star now. Y'all better stop playing with me. I'm bringing El Chico the Bars back. That boy say, you don't even know who the Bars is, but... hey. Colin, your mic ain't hooked up,
I don't know
baby.
if y'all can hear me, but my
audio
audio
we can hear you.
Working, so I'm trying to figure that out.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Colin, we was able to hear you for a second.
This must mean the Cowboys gonna win. Gotta be. It gotta mean the Cowboys gonna win. Because anytime you got this much stuff that don't act normal, then normally the Cowboys will lose. So I'm gonna take this as a good omen that we probably gonna play good tonight. Because everything going bad. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it as that. Coach, what's going on, baby? How you feeling today, man?
I'm leaving and coming right back.
I ain't call him. Bye. Come back. Coach, what's going on, baby? How you doing up there?
Man, I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and we had a good practice session.
Oh yeah. Happy MLK to all y'all out there. Yeah, I stay. You know what I'm saying? Peeping on y'all, man. I seen you out there the weekend up there in Colorado. Not Colorado, but help me out now. Damn. Yeah. Was it cold?
We was in Saginaw.
Was it cold?
Yeah, we was in Saginaw, and we was at the University of Michigan.
Yeah, I seen you put their track up. They got a nice little. It didn't look big though, but the track looked beautiful. Like the actual surface.
Listen,
the surface looked amazing.
Listen, that facility.
It's
different. So the back area where they start the 300 when you run the 300 indoors, the back area you can lift the whole friggin' wall, and the throwers can throw from inside to outside without go outside. And
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
There we go.
And no air will come in. So the sprinters can sprint in peace. The throwers can throw in peace. Jumpers got their own lane. It's dope, man.
Hey.
And the beautiful thing about that facility, that's the first facility I've seen where track and field has its own weight room and nobody else has used it. And it's a legitimate weight room. Legit.
You mean like what? Wait, no. Well, let me say it this way then. You mean like as a school that ain't like Oregon? Because I thought Oregon had the same little setup. Like they track team had their own weight room and they didn't like touch the football stuff. I thought they had like a weight room at the stadium or some shit like that. But it's Oregon, so
every program in Michigan has their own weight room.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the track weight. The good thing about the track weight room is right outside the racks. There's a 60-meter hill.
3 rounds.
Hill work, and they got plyometric. They built-in plyometric.
I don't want you running
boxes that go about 60 meters, man. So it's dope, man.
We got 4. What facility is that again? I didn't.
University of Michigan.
University of Michigan. There he is at this past weekend.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's get this thing started. First of all, Cowboys gonna win tonight. So I'm gonna give them a shout out. Fireheart. What's going on, Fireheart? What's going on? Welcome to the midday Raise Take show. And you know what? Right on time, because we got to bring her in because, we just got to bring her in because she's just the queen of Raise Take. You know what I'm saying? So go on and add it to the stream. Yeah, there go my Sue Smile, baby. Don't talk about we all here today.
Hey.
Hey, Right on time. Let me finish saying what's up to these people, and then we're gonna dive right in because the first stuff I want to talk about, I know you three seen it all this weekend. You know, I caught glimpses of it and read about it, but I want to know what y'all got to say about it. But we gonna get to that. LB, boy, shit. What's up, LB? What's up, LB? That's all I can say to LB. Just what's up? They finna go in. Lily Low man, what it do, baby? AJ, mad scientist. We're gonna shoot that bird down. I'm sorry, sir. Wilbur Hoffman, what's going on? What is the deal? Edward Manuel, hey, look, if you at work, don't get fired. Isaiah McQueen, what it do, baby? All in again. Well, you can't say what's up to us. You just gonna say what's up to T? See, I'm gonna stop. I'm talking about she don't got so big. They don't even speak to us no more. They come straight to the show. What up, T? God damn. Hey, let's get the show started. Rodney here, my boy. We got Rodney. You got to come on the show, baby. Everybody got to know who you is. Like you got to eventually make a show appearance on Rage Taker. We got to know who you are. And my brother Willie Davis. All right, y'all.
You forgot to shout out Rodney, man. Rodney.
No, I already said shout out Rodney. I said Rodney, we can get the show started. Once we don't did that, shit, the show can get started. You know, y'all better start telling Rodney, don't say nothing until we do all the shout outs. Because soon we see him, show starting. So we can go on and start now. All right, y'all. So check it. This weekend, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was thoroughly shocked and surprised. Because a lot of what happened this weekend at these college track meets, I didn't expect to happen. I expected athletes to come out, kind of flat, kind of getting their feet wet, getting the season started, stuff like that. And then, of course, my phone just stayed going off. Like I was getting texts like, "Yo, did you just watch?" Like, no, first of all, ain't nothing on TV. No, I ain't watching. All right, damn. No, it's like, hey, did you see when he dropped? Oh man, she just broke the record. And I'm sitting here getting mad because I can't see none of it. I'm like, God damn, what? I can't see none of it. What's going on? So, Coach, Colin, team, I know all of y'all were places this weekend. I'm gonna start with my sis first of all. Sis, how you doing?
I'm good. It's my day off. I was outside. I'm back inside. I'm good. I'm chilling.
You always good, T. That ain't nothing new. So check this out. Let me get to you first. What did you see this weekend that really stood out for you from all these track meets? You give me what stood out to you the most.
Probably Talitha Diggs.
I didn't expect you to go there, but all right. Well, give me how.
Talitha and Abby. I don't know. Abby running 51 indoors don't make sense. Like that's sick. That's not even her event. But Talitha running the 60 though. Like, hold on. Talitha trying to do all three. 62 and 4.
I will say that was a shocker to see her in it. I'm kind of wanting to know more about the reasoning behind that with the mad scientist mouse. But hey, that's his thing. I don't. I was like, what? Is this supposed to be 600? And it was like, nah, that's 60. Y'all sure y'all don't leave a zero off?
Good. She looked good.
Yeah, I didn't. Colin, what you see this weekend, man?
Yeah. So there's a lot of, like you said, a lot of great performances. If I'm to say like one that I'm like, wow, you got to watch out for this. It's probably Ish Cone dropping a world lead. Like he PR'd by like almost 2/10 of a second in the 60. Like that is a massive PR. It goes to show like, hey, he made a right move going from New Orleans to Florida State. Dropping a world lead that quickly. He's definitely in the conversation for like winning now. I think he was in the conversation of being in a final for NCAAs at least not too long ago, and now he's in the. To me, it's like, hey, this is a guy you gotta watch out for. That dude was moving, man.
Interesting. Coach, what about you? I'm gonna tell y'all what I saw, and then we're gonna talk about all of what y'all saw.
The one that stood out for me was Zach Beard of Northwestern State. He dropped adjusted because the NCAAs still do altitude adjustment. He dropped 656 from Northwestern State down in Louisiana.
That ain't bad.
Yeah,
that ain't bad. I would love to seen how he did it, seen the video, but that ain't bad at all.
In the video,
after my PR shit,
Coach Adam Pennington got the videos up, and I was trying to get it to y'all. So anytime I see the videos, I'm gonna make sure I send it to y'all in our group chat, so we can all watch and we can all just say, okay, here's what's happening right now. But the other thing that impressed me was the depth of Florida State short sprinters. They got 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that another one too. They got 3 guys right now that pretty much punch their tickets in the NCAA to first meet out the gate. 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3.
Man, science, I appreciate that, so I can see that.
And the scary part about it is that Ricky didn't even unleash the rest of his team. That's the scary part. So shout out to Ricky Argo, spring coach at Florida State, man.
Y'all know what? To me, all right, because we had a whole lot going on this weekend. We had all type of new records. You know, I want really T to get to talking about that because we had a bunch of female standouts. But I'm be honest with y'all. Maybe I'm biased because I saw the video and I saw clips of everybody else. And and shout out to FSU kid because he is number 1 and that's major. If y'all saw the new Raise Take poster we put out today of the Avengers, he was in front leading it. So much respect to him for that. But for me, that wasn't it. It was a kid from Kentucky. What's his name?
Jordan Anthony. Don't forget it.
There, Jordan Anthony. Now, here's why he stood out to me the most. If you watch that shit was phenomenal. When I say phenomenal, it was like from start to finish, it was just airplane taking off. It made it look so easy. Like, again, I'm not taking nothing away from the Florida State kid, but the way that he separated from his field means I'm not even in a race. This is what you're going to get. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting here looking like, okay. He's at Kentucky, which again to me is impressive and saying something. So wait a minute, let me figure this out now. You a freshman at Kentucky, pretty much coming in after the name of Kentucky done took off with Abby Steiner. And when we're ready to, for me, I was like, well, Kentucky must be done. Abby done graduated. And then I saw that, and I'm like, what the? Give me y'all take on that. T, go ahead, because I know you're a huge fan.
I'm itching.
Go ahead. Dive right in, because I know he got a lot of time.
He coming in Kentucky playing football. Like, I met him, Nike Indoor Nationals. I'm trying to go to my page right now, interview with him last year, March 17th, posted on my page with this boy, because he is the truth. He didn't go to Nike Outdoor Nationals last year because football.
Wait. Let me stop you for a second. I'll make sure I heard you right and make sure they heard you right. You mean to tell me the legit just came from playing a full football season? So he ain't did no off-season training. He ain't shake because he played football, but he don't play football, no track, and come out looking like that.
He's the truth.
Okay, go ahead and finish, T. Go ahead and finish, T. God,
like he didn't come to Outdoor Nationals last year because of Kentucky football. They called him in early. This man came from playing football all season to come into the track doing that. Like,
Kentucky football just stopped like 2 weeks ago. Okay, now I got to start the controversy then. Okay, so he ain't number 1. Florida State kid number 1. Florida State kid didn't come off of football season, did he? I don't really know, so I'm asking. He didn't.
Ish doesn't run.
I don't know. So he pretty much came as a track person, right? Which means he's been training for this track meet, I guess you want to call it, this track season since like September. Mm-hmm. So you mean tell me somebody who been training since September, looks good, looks great, looks awesome, drops a whirling time, but then somebody who's like, I ain't even practiced yet, I'm just going to go out there and go, does that? So who wins? Head up race right now. Who wins between them two? Head up right now. Who wins?
Right now, it's Ish. I mean, he's fast. He's the world's fastest. He's the fastest man in the world right now.
Colin time don't mean nothing. I ain't what I asked you. I said they race head up. I said head up. I said right now. I said right now.
Who wins in a race?
Who wins right now in the race?
Now? Ish.
I ain't doing it. I ain't getting into it. I
don't know.
I ain't getting into it.
He one of them out the mud kids. You already know how the mud kids is. They gonna die on the line.
So basically, you saying he another Fred Curley coming? What you saying?
I can't say that. I can't say that because he's still playing football. You feel me? Football,
okay.
Track, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like if he let football go, he gonna definitely be the next Fred Curley. But I don't know how football going, so I don't know.
Go ahead. I want Colin to finish though, because Colin he just sounded real strong about that. Like, no, Ray, it's not happening. Go ahead, Colin.
Yep. So let's go back to what you asked. What was the question? Your question was,
if they race right now tomorrow, who wins?
In a race right now. What did the kid from Kentucky run?
57.
57. What did the kid from
Florida State
Ish run?
51.
Okay, which one's faster?
Okay, I'm glad you said that,
there we
Colin.
go. That's it.
See, I knew Colin go. I knew. See, this is why I be telling everybody leave feelings at the door, because I knew Colin gonna come with that light skin stuff today. I knew it. I already knew he was gonna come with that light skin stuff today. You know, first of all, Colin, you know everything got to go into the pot. I need to know where you ran it at, what the track was like, what you had to eat the night before that, what did you do, who your girlfriend is. I didn't know all this before I can just say. And I feel like the Kentucky kid didn't really run because he ain't had nobody to run against. Like I seen the clips of the FSU kid, but the distance, like the Kentucky kid gone by. I'm gone. I don't have no competition. But now here's the one thing I did see from Ish. He looks fast, but he got a hitch. That Kentucky kid looks perfect. So I'm saying if they run head up, I'm giving it to the Kentucky kid because I think head up he can get him because his mechanics just look. Bro, when I watched that Kentucky video over and over again, I'm like, shit. Like,
but like what you're saying, think of it on the flip side, because you're talking about like the Kentucky kid. Oh, like he was head and heels above everyone else. You have to also keep in mind the opposite thing that Ish had to hold off Favor Ash. You know, the guy from now at Auburn.
Is it true? Is it true? Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Favor Ash ain't no problem.
Like that's something. Being able to hold off another guy who made the world semis is a big thing too.
I'm with Colin on this one. Ishmael Combs, he had to run because I think fourth place was 6:59 in his race.
Dogs in that heat, man.
Yeah, there was some dogs, bro. There was some dogs in that final. I'm talking about dogs. I'm talking about like a quarter mile made the final.
I think what y'all doing is y'all helping my argument though.
No. A quarter mile made the final, but he got last.
Well, not a quarter miler, but I mean, because again, he had to run. So his 6:51 was he had to run for. He said he had to run for his life. So it wasn't an easy run. The Kentucky kid was a easy, and then again, just put into the pot. Okay, right now the Kentucky kid is real close to him. So we won't say right now. We'll say by the time they get the NCs, who wins?
Just between those two?
Yeah, right now between them two. Right now, I mean, today, we want out between them two. Who wins?
I think it depends on I want to know how
Kentucky
much
wins,
they're
Colin.
Competing in what they're doing.
It's just what do you mean? It's a 60-minute dash.
Yeah, are you putting up Matthew Bowling type events where you're competing in 8 events every single meet, or are you focusing in on just the 60? I mean, because that's a lot of stuff, like pain on the body, like doing a lot of running, especially you're coming from a football season and then you're going into track. And if he's doing like the 60, the 2, and a 4x4 every meet, by the time you get to NCAAs, who knows how your body's feeling, I
would say that by the time they get to NCAAs, he would actually be feeling better. Now, here's my reason behind that. I don't know his whole background in football, nothing like that, but I know I didn't see him up for no Heisman. I didn't see him up for no football awards. I don't remember seeing him on any type of ESPN Sports Center, so I don't think he got a lot of wear and tear from football, getting banged up, anything like that. I do know if he played football, that means his body is strong because that's all they do. Like he's strong. So right now, the way I look at him is he's practicing right now, and his practices, which would be because his first month of training, in his first month, he's already at 6'5" in practice. Like this is my practice month. You're already at 6'5" and you've been training since October. So by the time we get to March for NCs, I'm gonna be right where I need to be at. I think I'm gonna watch him. I'm telling you, I'm watching him all season. I mean, he's a freshman too, so I'm watching him all season long. I'm watching him all season long, baby.
He gonna score top 3 in the NCAAs at 200 for sure. For sure. Let me tell y'all why. Because this boy, I don't know what they call it. I mean, he a freshman, so I guess he a man.
Oh, no, they call man child. Now LeBron started that. When you look like that, it's man child.
Man child. So he ran 20.4 at Nike Indoor Nationals last year.
That's the same kid?
That's the same kid who almost broke Noah's record or somebody's record. That's what I'm saying. This boy is he not playing. This man child is not nothing to play with. Like,
bro, did y'all watch
where his bread and butter really is?
Bro, did y'all watch his form though? Now, if y'all ask
his form is like perfect.
Listen, I'm gonna use one of Ray's terminologies. That knee ash was ashing for
It's
real.
what? I'm talking about.
I was thoroughly impressed.
Mm-hmm.
You also gotta remember this. He has 2 other teammates that runs just as fast. So he got the opportunity to really go out there and put down some times and get better. My only concern is what's gonna happen outdoors with him because he got to go to spring ball.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they might let him. Well, football. Well, you know what? It depends on what contract. Wow, I'm thinking professor. It depends on what scholarship he got. Because if you're on a football scholarship, then yeah, you got to go to spring. But if you're on a track scholarship playing football, and like if he's a walk on, then he won't have to go. I mean, I think coach, you at college. I'm just guessing. Don't it kind of work that way? Like depending on who signed you is the priority of what you do.
Well,
like if they overlap.
It depends on the football coach. If the football coach says, "Yo, I need it for the whole spring ball," guess what? His word rules. If he's a guy that knows all the plays, and they'll say, "Hey, you could come practice, but then you can go to track on the off days," because they're only allowed to practice so many days out of the week during spring ball. So as long as he fulfills all his obligations, he doesn't fall behind academically. It's a good mix. It's gonna be interesting to see. But I really want to see what this young man does. Hopefully he stays healthy and he goes out there and he shows up and he shows out. And with Coach Hall being his coach, ain't no telling. And football players, man, they different. They wired different.
And that's the thing I was gonna say. Like they
right. They're wired different.
like completely different.
If you got a football teammate that runs track and he's legitimately elite, those are the guys that you really want to go into war with because they will tell you all day, every day, I don't give a damn what you ran. When you get on the track with me, you about to catch the smoke. And they will bring it and they will bring the fight every which way. But Ishmael Cone, Ricky Argo's one hell of a coach, and he's the most underrated stone coach in all the NCAA. He's been doing this consistently for the last 7 years. Ishmael's gonna be ready.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna be ready. And I'm with Conto. I agree with both of y'all. Both those athletes are going to be ready.
It's going to be fun to watch both of them. I can tell you that much. But now I need to switch hats real fast. I know we ain't got to sit real long. But so this weekend we had some phenomenal things go on, and I know Colin was kind of following this story this past weekend, so I really want him and T to get on it. But Amanda Mo, go ahead, take that. Yep. Take off, Colin. So, tell the world what the hell they missed if they didn't catch it this weekend.
Yeah, so I didn't interact with her before, but I've met her kind of last year. So this was at the Nike Pole Vault Summit. For those of you that don't know what that is, it is the biggest pole vaulting meet of all time. They have 18 different runways and like hundreds and hundreds of athletes competing over the course of a weekend, including like everything from elementary school kids who are vaulting for the first time to Olympian gold medal world record holders, things like that. So it's a huge meet. And so I was commentating last year doing it, and she almost broke the national record as a junior. Like it bounced and fell off. And I was like, man, this girl's going to be a problem. Like she was like clean through like the entire meet. It was insane. I think she's from Texas. Like they vault crazy in Texas. And then this year, so it's again, they have the pole vault summit, and she breaks the national record, first ever woman to go over 15 feet in high school, breaks the U20 national record as well. She jumped like 15 foot 1 inch, something like that. She's committing to Washington, which is like critically renowned for its pole vaulting coaches. She's going to be an absolute problem in the vaulting world. Like she is extraordinarily talented. Like it was.
Now I actually did see her vault though. I watched it a couple times. I think it was Citus Mag. Shout out to Citus Mag. I think it was them that put it up, but no, I watched it a couple times. And the one thing that I actually admired about when she broke it, the crowd went crazy. It's like pole vaulting is now like Mondo done put y'all on, Colin. Like folks trying to watch pole vault now. Like it was like soon as she went over, it was standing ovation. And I just like the way that when she did it, even though it's like she knew she was gonna do it, you know, because we all athletes, we all know what we feel like. It was still that excitement of like, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so kudos to her because Citrus Man, yeah. I think they was the ones that had put it up. Yeah, Citrus.
I also put it up.
Citrus, yeah. And then Colin put it. It was one of y'all page. Now, damn, I ain't been drinking yet, so I can't remember.
Does she have a sister? Though?
Yeah, she has a younger sister who's also a dog. Like,
yeah.
And she did the pole vault too.
Yeah, they both vault. She's like a 14-footer as well. Like,
I
got a scholarship.
14 feet. That's still impressive.
Yes, I got a scholarship to a Division I university, and she is jumping a foot higher than I did out of high school. And I got a scholarship to Division I schools. I got offerings.
Colin.
Villanova. And she jumped higher than me.
Colin. First of all, you live and it's gonna be recorded. All right, you just admitted that.
It's true.
You're not a guy who has been beat by a girl.
No, I never got beat. We didn't compete against each other.
Oh no, on paper she don't beat you, Jack. On paper she don't beat you, and you just admitted to it. On paper she don't whoop you. So if y'all had to jump off. I pay see it. You know what? Instead of me, you know what, Colin? Instead of me and you racing, I know exactly what I want to see now. I know exactly what I want to see.
Hey, I speak the truth. I'll let put in perspective. Like, she's like, this is extremely good. Like, this is very good. Like, she, as a boy vaulter, she would be getting scholarship offers from very good schools as well. This is it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Now we had another one, but I guess this one at this point really shouldn't be too much of a surprise when she do stuff like this. Shanti came out again, and I mean that's Batman daughter here. What you expect? What the hell what you expect? T, you saw that?
I saw that, but I haven't got the pleasure to see her run in person, so I'm a little salty. I ain't got the chance to see her race in person yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know. But I did see the video and she can do all three. I don't know.
Tell me what she looked like. Give me y'all, go around the table and give me what y'all think she's capable of doing this year based off of that.
Well, I have to be careful because she's still a high school kid.
Mm-hmm.
But she's signed, so I don't know if I'm allowed to speak on it. But she's going to be a problem when she gets to Arkansas.
Mm.
I'm not telling you what I think. The training that I know Batman does with her,
mm-hmm.
I was shocked that she chose Arkansas.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't. I wasn't at all.
She chose Arkansas because the Batman and Chris Johnson, their training align with one another. So It's a perfect fit.
Yeah.
So whatever event she decides she's going to do in college, because I have to talk about the future, I can't talk about currently.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever she decides she's going to do in college, she's going to be a problem. And God forbid it, Britton Wilson, she's a junior, right?
That 4x4 is going to be crazy next year.
Listen, if Britton Wilson decides, you know what, I'm going to come back.
I want to talk about Britton Wilson too, but we'll get to that. Y'all keep going.
Go ahead, Colin. Okay, T.
What's I'm trying to see what's the U20 record? What's the American record as a high school in 100 right now?
Gone. But go ahead.
1096? Is it 1096, 1098?
I'm not sure.
It's by
she's gonna get that for sure.
Yeah, baby girl who was from Georgia, and she ran for Candace
Candace Hall.
Candace Hill.
Candace Hill. Man, whatever happened to Candace Hill? I remember that. And her. Anyway, no, that's another topic, another story. All right, keep going.
No, she gonna definitely take that record. I can see her going 1080.
Ooh. Really?
Say it with your chest, T. Come on.
She a high school? In high school? 8 and 9 in high school?
I don't want to put that out there. I mean, she ran 10.9 already, I'm sure. 10.99.
Yeah.
10.99 last year.
Yeah.
And she opened up. Well, I don't know if she opened up, but come on, this is early, and you already running that type of time indoors. I don't know. That's
80. So you gonna give her 8? Okay. I gotta say my thing. I do my thing. Are we talking about on Oregon or Miramar track?
PR.
Are we talking about on Oregon or Miramar track 10-8 or just 10-8 straight? I got to put that disclaimer out there. Where's she running that first team? Oh yeah, she can do that. She can do that. She can do that all day long. She might go 10-79 at Oregon. Hell, I don't doubt the magic. Colin doubts the magic. I don't doubt the magic. I don't doubt it at all. Colin don't believe it be the track. He don't be believing it be the track. But you know, hey. So anyway, Britain.
Dog. If she ran 125-1, what the hell does Shamir Little run? See, we're just gonna gloss over what she.
Wait a minute. I said she got
her. You know what I'm saying? Look. Brenton Wilson is gonna break the collegiate record in the 400 hurdles. It's gone. It's finished.
Sydney's record's gone.
Sydney's record is gone.
Sydney's record is gone. But you know what I think is going to be going too?
What's that?
I think the 400-meter indoor record is going to be going because her and Talitha Diggs line up at SECs or nationals. And mind you, NCAAs is in altitude up in Albuquerque.
Wait, NCAAs is in Albuquerque?
Yep.
Oh, everybody finna run fast.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody finna run fast. Everybody finna run fast.
Yeah.
You finna get some sheesh. And they redid the track at Albuquerque too, right? They running at the same place. Oh wow!
Yeah, they redid it. Yep.
Ooh,
we
wow!
did.
Oh
Colin,
wow!
Colin, what you think? Because you put up your environment list. Actually, you know what? I will agree with you.
What? What the hell? What?
I will agree with you this time. Okay. I was waiting to disagree. I was waiting to disagree. I was like,
last year that bomb list, boy, I thought y'all were finna go to fighting on screen. I remember that I had to be quiet. Coach was hot on calling about that list. Like, no, man, it just all right. You can't.
It's cool. He's gonna feel that same way when I release the men's list.
Shit.
But yeah, it's yeah, she's put up something special. She put up some crazy times in what the 600, right? Like, yeah. I think it's I think it's going to be her and Talitha for the 400. But I also think it depends on what is Talitha going to be doing at NCAAs. Because, I mean, you're putting up 7.14 this early. And, like, she was originally a 100, 200-meter runner. Like, that's what she originally was. That's why she does so many 60s. Stuff like that. Like, she's dropped some really good times there. So I'm curious, like, what is she going to do at NCAAs? Because you won indoors and outdoors in the 400 already. Is she going to try to go for the record, or is she going to try to win multiple events? I don't know how it's going to work, because there's two different ways you could go about it, you know? But she's talented enough where she could try to win in 2 events, and she's also talented enough where she could try to break the record. I think similar thing probably for Britain. She's extraordinarily talented in the 4. There's no reason she couldn't do anything in the 8. I mean, shoot, if you're running that crazy time in the 600, why not? That's going to be the bat. If I had to pick my favorite matchup for this year, I think it'll be those 2.
I want to take a moment real fast to shine some light on the athlete. Okay. Now, I didn't know, and here's the beauty of, I guess, our sport. I knew nothing about this athlete whatsoever at all. Didn't know slightest idea. So I get a message today, and then the message was like, "Hey, do you know of Micaiah?" And I'm like, "No, not at all. Ain't got the slightest idea. Don't know who that is." So apparently, her name's Micaiah Holland. All right. Do any of y'all know who that is?
She from Texas?
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See, I don't know, right? So, you know, I'm sitting there and I get this message. And the message read like this right here. Micaiah, she played basketball her entire life. Played basketball. The first year she's ever locked in on just track and did not play football, okay? She was hospitalized for 2 days last week in Orlando Health because she had an asthma attack and couldn't breathe. 0 practice, and then went out to the VA showcase. She got the number 1 fastest time as a season opener and the number 2 fastest time as a season opener. And I've never heard of her. So then when I got the message, I looked her up and I was like, yo, you might be kind of legit. So you know what I decided to do? I said, you know what? I'm going to see how legit you are, because I'm going to take 10 to 15 minutes till you finna get a spotlight to talk about who the hell you are so we can know, because I want to know, because I saw it and I don't think nobody know who you are. So here she is. Okay, so check it, y'all. Guess what Race Tate just did? We have a artist. Damn, I keep getting this. It's not my music show. We have a up and coming track star, Miss Micaiah Holland. Miss Micaiah Holland, welcome to Race Take. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Okay, I only want to take about 10 or 15 minutes of your time, because what I'm trying to do this year is make sure that we not only showcase the athletes that we all know of, but the ones that people don't know about. And I had no clue who you were before this morning. So after doing a little bit of research, you actually are headed to LSU, correct?
No, I'm going to Texas.
Texas? Oh, is that why? T, is that why you said Texas?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know? Now, hold on, though. You follow her? Guess what, though?
I follow her on IG.
You follow IG? I just met her today. So, but guess what? A lot of y'all gonna know this dude. I got stories with this dude, but we ain't gonna get into all that. But I'm gonna bring him to the stream too, because I think he's responsible for her. Gerald!
What's good, Ray? How you doing, man?
What's going on, baby? What it
good,
do?
Lamar?
Okay, sir, give me the connection before I go for this round table start asking these questions. Give me the connection between you and Miss Micaiah. Now that I know that it's you, I know why she ready. But go ahead, give me the connection between y'all two.
Well, I am her coach, aka Bestie, I guess. But yeah, I've been entrusted with, guiding, a very rare talent that is Micaiah Holland. And, yeah, I guess I'm the shepherd or the guide, guru, whatever word you want to use. But definitely blessed to be a part of her journey.
Well, Gerald, tell them who you are first, so they know you ain't just some regular person that came off the street and just started training people.
Right. Hey, I've seen him compete up close and personal. So
man, seen him compete up close and personal. See, I done raced this man, and look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. 2009, in second round at the World Championships, I had a little banged up leg. But I ain't even gonna lie, Gerald was right next to me in lane 1. And it just always was something about Gerald. Whenever I saw him, whenever we raced against each other, he was always smiling, always happy. I would usually beat him, but that's another story. On that day, though, at the World Championships, I was like, well, shit, at least I can beat Gerald. Nope, didn't happen. Gerald shot out and never came back. And I was like, I was happy for him, though, because he one of them athletes, that I raced in, when he was at school and everything. So I'm just glad that he's on the show so I can say that. But anyway, back to Miss Micaiah. Miss Micaiah, tell us about this past weekend and what happened. What did you do that was so amazing that these people started hitting me up like, you got to talk to her? What happened? What did y'all do?
I ran a 200 and the 60. I ran like a 23:53. My first meet back. And the 60, I ran a 7:21.
Okay. When you say first meet back, what do you mean first meet back? Give me that. Back from what?
Last year my season ended early in like June because I had like a quad injury, so I was out for like the whole summer. I couldn't like do anything, and then like I was just training over the over fall and stuff, trying to get back right. And like this is like my first meet back running. Tell
me about this car wreck you just mentioned. Tell us about this car wreck.
I didn't say car. I said quad injury.
Oh, car injury.
I mean, no, quad.
Quad. Well, us country folks can't talk for nothing. We can't eat. I'm talking about, I thought she said car. She said quad. My car injury. What? You fishing for cod? No. Oh, okay. And so you going to Texas?
Yes.
What's your outdoor PR so far?
11:26 and 11:09 windy.
Damn. So you ain't even hit that this year. Okay. What? Panel. I blame Colin, first of all. Colin.
What?
I blame you.
What?
First of all, you're the lightest person on the screen, so I got to blame somebody, okay? It's me okay there, okay? I blame you that we don't know about this young lady. You were the stat guru, sir. You were the person that's supposed to keep all of us up to par on who doing what. And you mean to tell me this young lady is on the show and you ain't told nobody about what she did or what she can do? Colin, this is all your fault. So right now, I need you to apologize to her. Apologize to her, Colin.
That's on me.
Track World News, apologize.
There's a lot of track and field going on, man. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to stay on top of it.
I even tagged him in my post last night. Just
So Colin, so you got tagged in the post and ooh, do a race take all about. Leave people in the door because people can get called out. T, you got any questions for her while she here? Because I know you love talking to everybody, but I know you especially love the female sprinters and the female runners in general. You got anything that you want to know from her right now? Because I got another question, but
Of course, I want to.
I know you did. I know you did. Go ahead. I'm sitting back. Go ahead. It's your show, T.
So are you still gonna play? Because you play basketball too. Are you still gonna play basketball this year? Or are you kind of like?
This year I stopped playing basketball. Like last year I did basketball and track, but this year I'm just focusing on track.
What made you want to focus on track?
I just felt like I could like really go far with it if I was just focusing on track.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
You can't. You is gonna go far.
Yeah.
You is gonna go far. Well, so I know you say you had a quad injury. So like, what kept you motivated throughout your injury? Like, I know that wasn't easy to deal with, being a dual athlete.
My coach, he would just like text me every day, making sure I'm okay, motivating me, saying I'll be fine and stuff. And then next season I'll be fine and just keep working and I'll come back.
So what kind of goals you have leading this indoor? Are you doing any national meets or anything and then going outdoor?
I think we're going to New Balance Nationals.
Okay.
Boom. No, I'm kidding. That's what's up. Well, I'm wishing you the best, girl. I'm gonna definitely be watching.
Thank you.
How long? G, how long? I don't call you G. I get personal on this show. I don't give a damn. G, how long y'all been together? You and Micaiah, how long you been in her corner?
I started coaching Micaiah last fall when she came to Montverde Academy, and she was playing basketball and running track. It was very early in the year when I think in practice I had a guy who'd run 11:28, and here's this new kid who beats my kid run 11:28, and she's only a junior. And back then I used to joke with her like, one day you're gonna run really fast. She played basketball through December, and Micaiah's goal was to be the best in the country, and we went back and forth. I was like, if you want to be the best in the country, you can't do that being a two-sport athlete. Not with some of the talent that we have right now. And she went back and forth. She thought about it, and after Christmas break, she decided just to focus on track. And the rest is history. But she's a very, very talented young lady.
My question is this right here: how tall are you?
I'm like 5'9", 5'10".
5'9", 5'10". 9, 5'10". Do you feel as though that height gives you any type of advantage over the rest of the females that you're sprinting against?
I think so.
Yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes.
Yeah, definitely.
The answer is yes. Now, I was, I gotta go ahead with you and G on here. I know I ain't got y'all long because you got to get to the weight room and all that. So I watched your video. I watched this past weekend, and here's what I will say right to you. I think based on what I saw, you were at about a realistic 62 to 65% of your potential of what you could possibly do. I'm pretty sure that G sees the exact same thing because he's a genius. Like I respect that dude 10 times over. There's some things that I noticed in your running and like just your body's like, you can tell she just came from something else. Like you can tell that you just came from like basketball or volleyball, like something like your body. It's not really even moving like a track person's body. It's moving like a fast person's body. So I think, once, you finish working with G this year, he going to finish cleaning all that up. Now that at least that's where y'all focus is at. And then when you get to Texas, like if I could see what I saw, in your videos this weekend, and I could picture that being cleaned up, I really see you as a sub 11 consistent runner, like sub 11, 21 high. Like you got the body build for that for sure. That's the one thing you do have. You got the body build for that. And I think like literally, if you just continue working with that guy this year, and even when you get to Texas, just making sure people like that is still in your corner. Shit, I don't know what you're gonna be doing, but I can tell you one thing for certain, two things for sure. You get it together and you stand up on them, it's gonna be some hell. Marion Jones style. Like that height advantage. That height advantage will work for you dramatically once you actually learn how to, apply everything that G is teaching you. Oh, it's gonna be fun to watch you run. Now, I'm talking about it's gonna be fun, like extremely fun. Like I'm not even kidding. Like I'm now a fan, and shout out to I'm put on the spot. Shout out to your mama. I love the moms. My mom is a fan of the show. She always on the show. Shout out to your mom, because actually it was weird because most of the time if I get a message on Raise Take, I don't see it for like a whole week or 2 weeks because it'd be so many like in the back. This morning I was at the store and someone was like, click on this one. So I literally clicked on it, and your mom's like, can you just give her a shout out? And, just because nobody knows her. She's so shy. And then she did this. And then I was like, all right, I went and looked. I was like, oh, shit, no, come on the show. Like, shout yourself out. Shoot, let them know that you coming too. Like, you are a force to be reckoned with too. Like, I mean, damn, you opened up number 1 and number 2.
Yeah.
Shit. I ain't never opened up number 1 and number 2. Sometimes I get jealous of y'all on my own show. I'm just being honest. I ain't never opened up like that. But anyway, we appreciate you for taking the time to stop by. We know you got to get to practice, and you and G only have about a good 15, 20 minutes. G, you better bring your ass back. I said it just like that, sir. We need to talk just track stuff with you. Not you and Kai, but you boy, you've been around long enough. You've been around long enough.
I got you.
You've been around long enough.
Yeah, I wanted, Micaiah to have her moment. She deserves it.
Yeah.
The 7:21 season opener, the
That's
national
moving.
record 7:18. So to be 300th of a second off, and Micaiah,
he done pulled it up and looking at it. Yeah, I told you, T. I told you, like, God damn, like just running. She just running.
Yeah, I think much like you said, and I always tell her, you move like a basketball player. But she looks much better than she did last year. There's a bit of zigzagging at the start. Learning how to project her hips properly out of the blocks. And position her shoulders in the right place coming out of the blocks. So there's definitely things that we can work on. But even the way she is, I know I use a lot of free lap in practice. I'm not a coach who's gonna give you hand time. And you're like, oh yeah, you're on world record pace. But I mean, the girl's legitimately running, 7.0s, 7.1 lows in practice, so I know once she nails it, and that's like on the third effort when, I correct things, so I think once she's able to put one of those runs together, I think some of these pros and college athletes are going to be, shaking in their boots this indoor season. This is just the beginning for her.
Colin, you got any questions? Another apology before we had to let them go?
Yeah, I'd say so like looking at the events that you've ran, what has been what's your favorite event that you have that you compete in? Do you like the shorter sprints, or are you hoping to maybe expand to some of the longer ones as well?
I like the 1 and 200 the best. 400, I'm not really like into the 400, like the longer stuff, but I can try this season maybe. See what I can do.
She spoke like a true sprinter. I don't know about that 400. I mean, I can try. That is a pure sprinter. Hey, before we let them go though, you know what I would love to see? Her and Shanti on the relay together. On the relay? Yeah. It gotta happen because she's already on pace to do that. So it gotta happen. It has to happen. Hey, before we let y'all go, G, I just want to commend you, like I do any and all of us, because there's so many of us, I say us, younger coaches that don't get a chance to get that spotlight, and people find out like, wait a minute, this is you behind this? Like, yeah, it's me. Like, it ain't no big name, it's me. I'm me, I'm Gerald. So even when I didn't know it was you until you popped on, I was like, oh shit, my boy. I didn't know. I had no clue. I told you I didn't know who she was. Had no clue. So shout out to you, sir, for doing such a wonderful job. I know y'all got to get off of here, so I just wanted to give her a good 10-15 minutes so that the world could find out who she is. Micaiah, if you don't mind, make all these people go follow you. Tell them where your Instagram at and your tweets.
My Instagram is Micaiah, and it's MICAAYA and then 2 H at the end.
Do it again, because I know we got a lot of slow people in the chat.
I'll show y'all. It's right here.
Bam, there it is. Screenshot it. I know y'all gonna do that because last year when I had flashed my phone like this, I had to go and delete the whole video because y'all caught it so damn quick. There you go. Go follow her right now. Right now. Hey, Micaiah, we appreciate you. We appreciate y'all for stopping in real fast for this up and coming artist spotlight. Why I want to keep saying artist? Why I want to keep saying artist instead of track star? You know, I think, well, you know what it is? It's because track stars are artists too. Because what we do is sprinting and it's beautiful and we paint it. It's artistic. That's why I think it's artist. That's why I think God keeps saying artist. Because what you do is artistic. Okay? So yeah. Rising artist. Damn it, y'all. Y'all heard it. It's a new race take thing. Ain't no damn track star. Rising artist. Hey, we're gonna let y'all folks go so that y'all can get to work and everything. And Ms. Micaiah, you are now officially part of Race Take family. So everybody will be looking out for you. So work hard, train hard.
Thank you.
Gene, we appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna hit you up after the show, sir. You coming back? We're gonna have a powwow, all right?
No problem. I'm sure we have a lot to talk about.
Oh, well, you already know we do. All right, y'all. No problem.
Bye.
All right. Thank y'all. Have a good one, Lamont.
Man, hey, for real though, if y'all ain't seen like her run, like I tell the truth on Race Take. She has so much far to go with her technique to where, yeah, I would not be surprised if she stays with it, give her another 7-8 years to where she should be a 10-6 runner, a consistent 10-6 runner. Like for real, like she has the height to put down that hammer to cover ground. So, and we all know how that works in kind of biophysics. So, hey. T, I know you got to go. So before you have to get out of here, I do want to go into my next topic real fast because I definitely want to get
I'm good to like 6. I'm good to like 6 Eastern. I'm good. I got like 30 more minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, come on then. So check it because I want to go around the table with all y'all on this. Abby opened up this weekend. Okay, I'm just gonna put the question out there. Do y'all think she opened up too fast, too early, too soon? I know what Coach gonna say because we had the same argument last year. I already know what he gonna say. He just shaking his head slowly. All right, I should need to ask Coach. Everybody outside of Coach. Everybody outside of Coach. Do y'all think it's too fast, too soon?
It's Colin who we got to worry about. Colin, what you think?
Oh, I think you might be surprised. The answer is no.
Okay.
She ain't go too crazy because she did this literally last year. like she ran like a collective marathon last year if you add up all of her races, and she still was able to be on the backstretch of that 4x1, which is able to hold off Jamaica. And so if you're able to do that, in my mind, it don't matter how fast you're running in one pro meet because she's going to be running significantly less. She'll run probably 5 races indoors, maybe. If like that'll probably be a lot because there's no world championships indoors this year. So yeah, I think it's a great barometer. Honestly, I think she probably should be doing some more 400s to keep it a beam. I think her best race probably is actually the 400. If you're asking me, in my opinion, if you want to go down that rabbit hole, be more
400 versus 100, 200.
Yeah, just like I think she has a much better chance, I think, at medaling in the 400. Than in the 2. Look at who's like, because think about who's competing in the 4. Who's the best person in the 4 right now? Versus who's the best person in the 2?
So you think she got a better chance of medaling in the 4 than the 2?
Yeah.
No.
She's better at the 200. Yes, she's better at the 200. I'm not
Right.
like that. That's obvious. She's better at the 200.
Right.
But the 400 is a weaker event right now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
On the world stage?
Yes.
No, it's not. In the U.S., maybe. World stage.
Sydney McLaughlin would have gotten in 8th place with her 400-meter hurdles.
Homeboy.
That is, it is
Also running the world
significantly
record.
weaker.
You taking one outlier year and thinking that's weaker. Stop.
It's been trending that way the whole time.
No, it
And
hasn't.
you have the person that won, Shauna Miller-Weibo, who is leaving the event.
No, it's not.
It's-
Okay,
it's
but then you also got
Your world champion is leaving. It is
but you
weaker
also
event.
got the orange is the new black baby girl from guitar. When she take the wig off and she got the orange and new black braids.
The
You
one
know
that
what she did?
has
You know what she did? Okay. All right. El Sour. Okay.
Hey, hold on. I gotta stop, Coco. What I'm saying is, if you go to her her Instagram, she look like she. It's funny because because off the track, like he right, like she Well, she take that thing off and them orange.
Hey, you saw when she turned the orange and new black. You saw what she did to Shawnee Miller. You saw what she did to her. All right, she's back, and then the chick from the Dominican Republic is back, and then the baby girl from Barbados, she's back. You know, Talitha Diggs is not the same Talitha Diggs she was last year. This year,
Talitha 2.0.
Yeah,
So
Talitha
you're
2.0.
gonna sit here and tell me that the 400 for the women is a stronger event than the 200. You're gonna sit here and tell me with a straight face that the 200 is a weaker event than the 400. I just want to hear you say that.
You said that.
It sounds like you're saying
I'm saying that the 400 is not weak. It's strong.
it's a weaker event. Which one? One's got to be stronger than the other. They're not dead. They're not dead equal. Just say it. Which one's weaker.
All right. So the 200. So you're saying the 400 is the weaker event?
Yes.
And 200 is a stronger event.
Yes.
Because of one woman?
No, because of the event itself.
So because of Sharika Jackson, because everything else, if Abby was remotely fresh, Abby medals in the 200. Because it's not like second and third place was so far, like it was 21-4 and 21-5 and 21-6. No, it wasn't. It was 21 like 8, 21-9, bro. It's no. Now last year's 400 World Championship, just like the men's 400, let's call it what it was. The 400-meter finals of both men's and women was weak. It was weak. Call it what it was. All the big dogs was out, and so it was weak. You think it's gonna happen in Budapest? No.
Yes, it's a weaker with the number one person being out.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's weaker.
No.
I don't because you're
last year it
Thomas.
was. Last year it was. I will give you that. Last year the 400 was weak. It's not gonna be back-to-back years. No.
Why? Why?
Sis, what you think? I'm just gonna stop them. But what you think, sis?
Well,
Go back and forth.
I definitely think Abby has a better chance of scoring in the 200 because first of all, look how she gonna approach the race. She's not gonna approach the 400 like I got this in the bag. No, it's track at 90% mental. She's mentally gonna approach the 200 way better. Like she's gonna have more confidence running 200 than trying to place in the 400. That's how I feel. Now, which one is the weaker event? I mean, the 400 was weak this year, but like I can't see it being weak again. Like, this all we noticed this week. Everybody else in the world was like, if you win in the 400, you're gonna have a better chance. So it's gonna be a people in there that we ain't gonna imagine trying to run the 400 and get their medal.
First of all, I need everybody look right there. Look right there. Y'all see that? Just make sure y'all see that. Okay. Just make sure before I say anything. All right. Make sure y'all see that. I actually got to agree with Colin. 100%. Like I say 100% on everything he said. And I get what he means by which one is that 200. That 200 is stacked, y'all. It ain't with 3 medals, all right? Ain't with 3 of them, okay? I think y'all are forgetting how many people got a race for them 3 medals. You cannot count out all of Jamrock. You cannot count out Dina. You don't know what Ophelia gonna look like this year. It's a lot in that 200. Now in the 400, the reason why I say and why I'm with Colin is because I feel like in the 200, Abby is a top contender, but she had to work too hard to get on that medal. she's also a 21 200 meter person. If she wasn't focused on the 200 and she ran the 400, nobody's gonna beat her. She doesn't lose then. Like she doesn't lose at all. Like she never loses. So if it was 400, Abby, no, she wins the gold to me because the way again, like that 4x4 she ran that 4x4 at the end of the season and still split. What? Come on now, y'all, stop playing with her. You know what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me if Abby says I'm gonna run 200s, but I'm now more like Allison Felix. I'm a 400 that run 200. Or now I'm more like Sonia Richardson. I'm a 4-200 person. Abby's never gonna be beating that 400. You can. If Abby was to focus, I just believe this. If she was to focus on 400 solely, she would be what Sid is to them hurdles. She not losing. She's not losing. Ain't nobody's gonna beat her in that 400.
Okay, so Polimo is still running, right?
I don't give a damn about Polimo. I'm talking about Abby Stangam.
No.
Polimo's still running. Yeah, Polimo's still running. But has Polimo ran 21?
Just like how Sharika Jackson.
Has Polimo ran 21? Has she ran 21?
Listen.
I'm asking the question. Has she ran 21? I know. I'm asking the question, Coach. Has she ran 21? Has she ran 21?
No, that has nothing to do with
Michael
anything.
Johnson was a 400 meter runner, but he ran a fast 200, right? Right?
Okay,
hold on. I got a lot to do with it.
Right.
Has she ran 100 in sub 11?
Right. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna tell you why it matters. It matters because watch this here. I'm faster than you. No matter what, no matter how you put it out. If we're talking about just straight speed, like if we say go and we only got 60 meters to run, I'm gonna beat you. That's speed. If we got 100 meters to go, I'm gonna beat you. That's speed. Okay. If we got 200 meters to go, I'm gonna beat you. That's speed. So you mean to tell me I'm faster for half the track? All I really got to do is slow down. That's it. Because my splits now change up. Because think about it. If Abby can run 21, if Abby can run 21, let's just say she slows down her splits and she runs, I don't know, 24 and 24. What does that give you?
Dude, listen to me. What's LaShawn Merritt's PB in the 200?
See, that's different though.
No.
LaShawn Merritt don't count. He don't count. That's different. LaShawn Merritt different. He's an anomaly, sir. He's an anomaly, sir. You can't bring anomalies into it.
Okay. Wade Van Niekerk. His PB is what in the 200?
What is his PB? Because he not a 19 runner.
Yeah, he ran 19. I think he ran 1992.
Oh, so he ran 1992.
9 something in the 100, right?
Oh, I thought so. So he ran 9:19 and he ran the fastest 400. Coach, that would prove my point.
No, because the 100 literally has no real bearing in the 400. Let's stop it. Like, I'm gonna give you the. Me and Colin must really be kid and play today because I'm with Colin. Like I think Fred Curry would disagree with you on that. Go ahead. Let me tell you why the 100 has no bearing. Because the first 50 meters you burn up the ATPs. Okay, so you're already going into a certain type of oxygen debt. So the 100 has no bearing. If you want to talk about something that's comparable, it's the 200. Now we're gonna do 200 meter comparison. Okay, Ronnie James PB is 20:47. How many times did LaShawn Merritt beat him over the 400 meters?
I'm gonna go again.
No.
I'm a coach.
Here's the problem. Okay. Here's the problem.
Michael Johnson ran 1932. Wade Van Niekerk's PB is 19:09. How come Michael Johnson didn't run 42 seconds?
Well, it was first of all, it was a different track. All right, let's talk about that. All right, let's talk about that. It's different track.
Atlanta is the fastest track ever created.
I forgot that. Shut up. I forgot that.
Fastest track ever created. That's why they tore it up. You know Atlanta was the fastest track ever created.
Okay, well listen, that's different though because behind him, who coached him? Was it not Harvey Glanz?
Who coached who? Granny?
Yeah, was it not Harvey Glanz?
Yeah.
Is he not a sprint coach? I'm sorry right there. Now I'm gonna give another one. Tyson Gay. Tyson Gay.
Granny's both 2 years.
Hey, look here.
I know what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay. Look here. Watch this. Tyson Gay. What do you do in the 400?
He ran 44.8.
But he ain't a 400 meter runner. He's just a fast 100, 200 meter runner. Because he can run 19.6 and slow it down to 22 and 22 and give you 44.
But it doesn't work that way, Ray.
It can though. I didn't say it do. I said it can. It can if you train for it. If you train for it, it can work that way. Now I'm telling you right now, if Abby was to do only the 400 and 400 onlys, and with a sprinkle of 200s, she going 48.
I mean, that's probably true, but she don't have a better chance.
She has a greater chance if she runs the 400. Okay, again, y'all only mentioned one name in the 400. Y'all mentioned Paulino. That's only one name. Go to the 200. Look at how many names you finna mention.
Ray. You ain't let us even finish.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sitting back.
Mention off the rest of the 4, but it really doesn't matter. If Abby want to run the 4, she can run the 4. I'm telling you right now that the 4 last year on both men's and women's side, I can say it was weak.
It was very weak. Very weak. It was very weak.
I don't think it'll be a repeat this year, but her running the 200, Abby running the 200, Abby's gonna medal this year. I don't think she's not gonna medal.
And the 200.
Hold on. Let me ask this one question. Is it confirmed that Elaine going back to Frano?
It has not been confirmed yet.
Huh?
It has not been confirmed yet.
Okay, if she's not back at Frano, she just handed Abby her medal. I said it, and I know her husband's watching.
Well, I'm be honest with y'all.
Shaunae's also doing it too. So not only did she leave the 400, she went to the 200.
It's getting shady up in here.
Ain't it though? Well, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna say man, look here. I want her in the 400 because I don't see anybody. I still got Jamrock 1, 2, 3.
In the 2 count, fresh.
Until Tom Brady loses tonight, he's still the greatest of all time. Until then, he's still the greatest of all time. He's gonna lose tonight, but I gotta pick him. I gotta pick him. I'm still going with Jamrock. Why? Because every year we do this, and what do they do when we get there? Every year we do the same thing. We start putting these names in the hat, and then Jamrock sit back, and then get there, and they go 1, 2, 3. I'm not taking them off the board. I'm gonna damn what y'all say, okay? Abby will probably come in a strong 4th. In the 200, I need her in the 100. I need in the 400. Please don't go in the 100. I need in the 400. That's what I want her at. I want her going this 400. 200, she'll be all right. But man, look, listen, y'all, whoosh, y'all.
I be getting the medal.
Y'all act like them Jamrock girls don't be right. Okay.
I be getting the medal. Some way, somehow.
You know I'm gonna record this part. You know I'm gonna record this and it'll be replayed back at the end of the World Championship. Make sure y'all. You know what we're gonna do. You know I'm telling y'all what's gonna happen. Jamrock going 1, 2, 3. Jamrock going 1, 2, 3 and 200 again. 1, 2, 3.
Take a screenshot.
Find it. What? I ain't. I told y'all stop playing with Jamrock when it comes to 200 and 100. I don't know. You know they might slip up a little bit, but yeah, damn. What? Hey, another monkey in the pot though. What about Christine? Christine and Boma coming back. Man, come on, man. Hell no. Let me screenshot this shit. Hold on. I'll screen that. This shit. Make sure you hold that. And I know I love Abby Stangam. I love Abby. But damn, that 200, I only take it for Abby to draw the wrong lane. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with. That's shit.
So wait, because I'm trying to see, because I'm thinking of all these names. There's going to be some big names that are going to be left out that final for the women's 200. So you have Abby, you have the 3 Jamaicans, you have Boma, you have Gabby Thomas, you have Shaunae Miller-Weibo. What are some
Brittany
other
Brown.
like?
Put Brittany Brown in there.
You are so
Brittany Brown?
in my instant voice. You are so disrespectful.
What? No, I'm being honest. Like, there's big names in the 200. So like,
I think I heard last year Shelly said she wasn't contesting the 200 this year.
I can see that.
She might change her mind.
You got Dina Asher Smith.
Yeah, so there's that's 9. Jenna Prandini.
Listen.
Because Jenna is out there with the coach now.
Hey, listen.
She out there with the coach.
Y'all worried about her meddling? Y'all worried about Abby meddling? Abby better make the damn team. This team's gonna be hard.
All right, now you tripping, coach. Now you really be. I gotta pull what you said. I gotta be answering. That's very disrespectful. That's very disrespectful.
All y'all are Gabby Thomas fans, right?
Oh, we forgot about Gabby.
Every single one of y'all. Everyone feels that Jenna Prandini may have a really, really serious another breakthrough with Bobby Kersey. Okay. Now look, I gotta give credit. and I'm praying because people think we hate her, and we don't. We cannot leave Sha'Carri out of this. We just can't. And then Tamara Clark.
That's what I was trying to say.
And then whoever's going to be big in college this year, there's always someone that comes out of nowhere.
And then Anavia Battles down there with Anavia Battles down there with Tamara Clark and them down in Texas. Mm-hmm. So Gabby, Tamara, and Anavia, I believe, is all down in Texas right now. The U.S. going to be the women's final is going to be a problem. It's going to come down to the lane draw.
U.S. only gets 3, right?
U.S. only get 3. Jamaica.
Yep. Yeah, we only get 3 this year. Damn. You know what? I would like to see?
Time out.
Go ahead, Coach. Go ahead.
All these people in the group talking about Sha'Carri can't run no damn 200. The woman ran 22.0 as a freshman. She could run the 200. Stop it. Stop.
You know what? Since you don't brought it up, we do have a segment in here on the show, so I want to get to that because I don't know if y'all seen me. I was on Sprinter News with them crazy people last week. Love them boys. With Gat and Anson. Thought Anson somewhere sleeping right now. So their topic, they asked me was, with Melissa Jefferson, her being in Sha'Carri's shadow. First of all, shout out to MJ. That's my baby sister. Y'all know I love her to death. She's actually going to Melissa Jefferson. MJ.
Very different.
Is in Sha'Carri's shadow. That was the topic.
I'm sorry, Melissa Jefferson actually made a team.
We'll get all that, Coach. We'll get she actually opening up next weekend before she gets to go to New Balance, whatever. So I'm actually anxious to see what Melissa do next weekend. But how do y'all feel about that topic? What they said, like, is she in Sha'Carri's shadow, even though she won the U.S.? Like, she's in Sha'Carri's shadow.
Can't be in her shadow because Melissa Jefferson made a team.
Sorry. And I think it's like outside of that, like they're two extraordinarily different like people and athletes. Like if it'd be like I could understand if you were saying like in your shadow because
well let me say it right. In her shadow and because Sha'Carri is the actual queen of American sprinting.
She is?
I don't know.
That was the topic.
If we being technical, the whole U.S. track and field is in her shadow because she's such a big face. You feel me?
Yeah, it's like what do you mean by shadow? Do you mean like athletically?
Like just like, in track and field. In track and field. Just in track and field.
I don't think that.
Yeah, I think that shit like, and I've mentioned this to you guys a million times, and I don't want to go down the rabbit hole, but I will say like Sha'Carri Richardson is the biggest name in track and field right now. Whether you think she should be or she shouldn't be, she's the biggest name. Like people outside of track know who she is. Like she's massive
in America.
Yeah. Well, sure. Yeah. Because if you go to different countries, I can only speak for what I have right now. She's got the biggest following. I can't speak on other nations. I don't live there. But so she's huge. But if you're talking about like who is like as an athlete, a sprinter, like who's got the biggest like who's the best like accolades, who has the best future and like all of that type of stuff. I'd say for women sprinting, I'd say Twanisha Terry, Melissa Jefferson can be like the stars, the ones that are in all of the commercials for track and field. Like I can see those two really being big because of their accolades, what they've done, how fast they are, personality they've got. Yeah. So I don't think she's in Sha'Carri's shadow at all. I think they have two very different fan bases, in my opinion.
I would go with this in case you didn't watch the show. I feel as though she actually is in Sha'Carri's shadow. I think the direct opposite. Now, the reason why is kind of based on what Coach said about her running 22 already. What you're saying, Colin, about her impact on the sport. The reason why I say she's in her shadow is because she hasn't erased Sha'Carri yet. By erasing, it's like you don't even think about that sprinter no more. Like if we think about female sprinting in America, whose name gonna come up first? It ain't gonna be Melissa Jefferson's. It's gonna be Sha'Carri's. So you're still in that shadow, even though the U.S. champ, you in that shadow because that's who they're gonna think of first. Now, here's what I said on the show. Sha'Carri built that. How did she build that? Well, she built it on the track. We can call it what we want to. We can say what we want to say about it, but she did drop fast times. I mean, she has ran fast. It might not be consistent. I mean, because, she's just an inconsistent athlete. but she's ran fast enough to be considered one of the greatest sprinters of all time, if you want to call it that, because that's what she has in college. I feel as though Melissa Jefferson has a brighter future in the sport if she stays on this track, because hers isn't as bumpy. But I feel as though in order for her to take the Queen of America title in the sprint from Sha'Carri, she's gonna have to do one or two things. She's gonna have to lock up next to Sha'Carri and beat her like head to head, or run faster than her. I mean, because you gotta think about it. We went through this with Tyson and Gat. Okay, it was Justin, and then what did Tyson have to do? He had to line up beside him, and he had to beat him. That was the only way to erase that name of Justin Gatlin to get on top. And then even after that, he had to go break an American record to hold that spot. So now I'm not just gonna be that quick to say no. She ain't Sha'Carri's spot in shadow.
Tyson Gatlin was never better than Justin Gatlin, because when it mattered, Gatlin brought home medals when it was both running against each other. Gatlin brought home medals.
Now I ain't never muted coach on this show ever. All right, I ain't never muted coach. All right, ever. I've never muted coach. I've never had that. I think Anderson the only person ever been muted ever on the show. Ever on the show. Ever. I had to mute coach. Did you coach? Did you hear what you just said? The American record holder who still got the American record. You can't unmute yourself. This is my show. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't unmute yourself. Mute yourself back. I ain't tell you to unmute yourself. You mean to tell me the American record holder, the year is 2023. I can't do math that good. Colin can. 2009, if I'm not mistaken.
I will do math.
Damn, Colin will. See, you probably can. 2023, 2009. The American record has not been touched. Okay? Touched. Not even close to being touched. Okay.
Not win days,
nothing. Nothing. After 2005, when Tyson won the world champs, he never looked back. It was that rivalry between him and Gat. Yeah, you can say Gat got the medals, this and that, yada yada yada, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about King of America. You got it, King of Sprints. It was Mo, and then what did Justin do? 2004, Justin went and took it from Mo. Head up, like, no, bye, get to the back. It's Justin. Then what did Tyson do? Come on, let me get that from you. So it's like, no. What do you mean he didn't?
But he didn't. 07, Gatlin was suspended, right? He was suspended, okay? And then in 2012, when they lined up in the Olympic finals, who came over the medal, who didn't?
Okay, first of all, coach, let's talk. Okay, first of all, let's go back. Let's do some history first.
I think
I'm gonna get back to that. I'm gonna get to your point.
Hold on. Let me take a step further. In 2013, when Tyson won USA's, what happened at Worlds? Oh, Gat came home with the medal. Tyson didn't.
You're right. Now, can I get my point, please? Okay,
2015. Hold up. 2015. Okay. Who came home with the medal and who didn't? Sorry, Gatlin is and I gotta be fair, behind Carl Lewis.
Colin, you can do this. Colin, give us a head-to-head. Give us a head-to-head. Can't you do that on what's the name?
Yeah,
give us a head-to-head between two of them.
Oh, hey, but for matter of fact, do head-to-head at championship meets.
No, hell no. Just head-to-head straight up.
I'll tell you both.
Tell us both.
The 100 or the 2?
I want the 100 first.
All right. Here, give me a second. 100 meters. Tyson Gay. Whoops. PYS. There we go. All right. Head to head in all races, Justin Gatlin is 9-1. Justin Gatlin is 9-1 head to head.
How many of that?
Damn, explain that to me.
Very simple. He beat him 9 times.
No. I need you to explain that to me.
That's what it was.
Because I'm telling you why. Because I done been in races where I watched both of them from the back, and Tyson won. So what I'm saying, like, you gotta explain that to me, because I remember being in London in 2005, and I was in the back in the 200. Me and John Capel back there talking to each other, and Gat and Tyson went off, and that's when Tyson first beat him.
You talking 05 in Helsinki?
No, London. In London. It was in London. No. After Helsinki, after we had left the World Championship, it was in London. I was in 2 and I was in lane 1. Saw the whole race. I was in lane 1. Saw the whole race.
You're talking
about rinky-dink race. You're not talking about the meets that matter, like the championships.
I'm talking about. I don't give a damn if it's down there in Monteverde and at Villamar. If we lined up, goddamn, what happened? I ain't talking championships. I ain't talking championships right now, okay? Because we're not talking about the king of championships. We're talking about the king of America, Jack. Now, I know Gat watching, love him to death. That's why I wore the 969 shirt on his show. This is a star spell.
Tyson is 1-9 versus.
I need to know these track meets, Colin, because I don't believe it. I need to know these track meets. Run them down. Read them out. Read them out to me. Right, and read them out to me.
2004 U.S. champs.
Down count that year. Keep going.
Why not? Tyson was in the 200.
2012.
Hey, he was in college. That was a college. He was in college in 2004. We can't count that. No, we got to start from pros.
2012 USA's got one.
Okay, hold on. You say 2012?
2012 USA's
got one. Okay, let me ask a question. I asked one question. When did Tyson get busted and when did Gat get busted?
The only like busted for
when they got suspended.
23rd after the 2013 season, Tyson got busted. Gat got busted at Kansas.
Hold on, you sure it was 2013 season? When Tyson got busted, you sure it was 2013 season?
Yeah, it was 2013 because I was at the meet.
And what's the name? So they raced how many times? So you say 2012.
10 races. They have the 2004 race, and then everything else is from 2012. Is 2012, 2014, 2015, 2016.
See, here's the problem with how I say why we can't really make a decision.
You're not dancing
because
out of this one,
hold on, I ain't trying to dance out of it. But the time when Tyson was on his reign, Gat couldn't run. Soon as Gat came back and got into shape to race, this was after Tyson got his little suspension and went backwards. So it's almost hard to really compare the two because the races y'all are talking about. Well, yeah, Gat should have won. Why? Because that's right after Tyson was, suspended for whatever he was said to be taking. They wasn't taking nothing. But we all know how that shit. Huh?
What happened in 2012?
2012. You don't remember 2012?
I know what happened in 12. I know.
Sir. Okay, sir.
Tyson had a panoramic
view to an sir. You don't remember Olympic trial 2012?
Yeah, Gat won.
No. You remember what happened to Tyson? Did you forget that?
That's 08. He got hurt in 08.
Was it 08? Damn, I'm old. It was 08 Olympics.
He got hurt going to the Beijing Games.
08.
London was the fastest 100-meter race ever ran.
It was.
And Tyson had a panoramic view to a whooping.
I'm gonna tell you like this here. I gotta put all this in the pot. All right, we're gonna switch topics. I gotta put all this in the pot. Respectfully, both of them had some stuff that went on in their lifestyles that when they wasn't running good, it was for a reason. Okay, we can't disregard that. Now, I would say we really can't say between the two of them because they never had a chance to actually lock horns together in, I'd say, peak condition. Gat had his
peak condition.
No, not and rest in peace, but not after daughter dies. Okay, so no. I'm sorry, that's wrong year. Yeah, that's wrong year. That's wrong year. Yeah, 16. So here's all I'm saying: when both of them was in their prime, they never really got a chance to race each other. Like at all. To me, only reason why I give it to Tyson because, bro, you can't say I'm not the king of America if I got the American record. I don't give a damn how many times I lost. I don't care. I got the American record. Now, for some reason, me and championships don't mix. I'm like damn Charles Barkley. Can't get a ring for shit. But I got the American record.
No. Sorry. No. Titles means you're the best. Titles.
So the American record ain't a title? The American record ain't a title?
Listen.
The American record ain't a title.
Hold on. As soon as that American record gets broken by Christian Coleman or somebody, then what?
Then we got a new king of America. Then we got a new king of America.
Gatlin is considered.
Okay, well, let's do it. Okay, coach, let's do this then. Can we do this, coach? Can we agree to disagree? And let's do this. One's the king, one's the emperor. God damn it. Can we do that? Can we at least do that? All right, can we just do that then? One's the king, one's the emperor. Can we do that?
And both crowns belong to Gatlin. Sorry.
Boy, you might be the most disrespectful person I don't ever see. So the American record don't mean nothing.
Listen, I love Tyson. but this is a championship thing.
It
He's about
is.
titles. Okay.
It
we
is.
have to give Gatlin his flowers.
I do.
Bro.
I do.
But this
man, I did a whole coach. You know, I did a whole show on Gat. I gave him his flowers last when he retired.
So forget about all the nonsense. Everybody's in the group chat in the chat talking right now. You can sit there.
I can't read the chat right now, but I'll get to it.
They can sit there and hold on to something that happened 15, 17 years ago. Get over it. The man has proven time and time again since he came back. He did it the right way. He came back. He did what he was supposed to do, and he showed up, and he medaled, and he never disappointed. And on his last leg, he was about to make the world team. Even though I told him on my show that he had only 2 bullets left in the chamber, and I was right. But that's besides the point. At the end of the day, the man showed up, and the man damn near almost made the world championship team this year at his event.
Hell, he almost beat both. He almost beat both. If he had a read, he'd beat both.
And he beat Bo in 2017. I don't care what shape Bo came into. He lined up. That means guess what? This whooping was coming with receipts. Okay, and the CVS long receipts. Okay, you ever got a CVS receipt? Them joints is long. Okay, he got whooped. Okay, so gotta give Gat his credit.
I'm not taking away from him. You trying to take away from him. You being disrespectful. You trying to take away from both of them because I said, okay, well, let's agree to disagree. One of them king, one of them emperor. However you want to do it. But the whole fact that you trying to neglect the American record holder and say that he's come on, baby. Come on. I don't win 969. I ain't the king.
Listen, when we all in a significant relationship, right? When we go to the bathroom, do we both share the toilet at the same time? No, only one person can sit on the throne. Okay, one.
What are we talking about?
Okay, okay, one, and that's Gat. Okay, that's Gat for real.
I gotta get it to you sitting on the damn toilet. I can't even come back. I ain't got no comeback for that shit. Literally, shit. I ain't got no comeback for that. Move right along. I ain't got no. You know what? Then so basically, what you saying is they both need to come on about retirement and sell this thing. They ain't got to come out of retirement. They need to take it to the park, like me and Doc did in 2016 as we retired. Take it to the street, call the car, see what's gonna happen. That I think they gonna have to do. They gonna have to do that because until then, I disagree with you totally, Coach. I feel as though you can have all the medals. You can have all the medals. That makes you the greatest. But if I'm at the top of the hill, I'm the king. Meaning you ain't did what I've done. You ain't conquered what I've conquered.
So that means
is that not a king? I've conquered the land. I've conquered everybody. I took on everybody. I ran the fastest time ever.
So let me ask you this: it's Asafa better than Tyson?
Hell no.
But that goes against your argument.
What you saying? No, Asafa ain't ran 9.6.
Asafa, it doesn't matter. Asafa had the world record twice.
The only reason why, but think about it, he had the world record twice at 9.7.
Right.
And not even at 9.6.
Okay, but he had the world record. But so if he had the world record,
he was the king. Without a medal, he's still the king.
So how about this? Is Johan Blake better than Tyson?
Hell no, not in 100.
But they
not in 100. Look here, Jack. I know what you're trying to do.
9.6 and Johan Blake got higher medals than he do in the Olympic Games.
First of all, we talking about the king of America. Ain't now one of them got American blood in them, okay? How you bringing over these jam round people to an American debate, sir? You can't do that. You can't do that. This is why I had you on mute, damn it. This is exactly why I had you on mute.
All right,
I'm done with the topic. I'm done with the topic. I ain't got time to keep arguing with you.
Everybody tell sis she gotta get out, man.
Yeah, T, you gotta get out of here. We love you, sis. Glad you came on here and gave us a little bit of time. Coach ain't right, Dice. Shut up. Sis, we appreciate you.
I'll see y'all next time. I'll come on here. Y'all know the vibe.
We already know. All right, sis, go do what you got to do. We love you.
All right, love y'all.
See y'all.
Coach, I ain't done with you, but I'm gonna be done with you for now. But I ain't done with you. I'm not done with you, sir. All right, y'all, before we get out of here, first time I heard it break actually was from you, Colin. This and they posted about it this week. This LA festival. What? Yeah, what? Can you give a little more detail on that? You know, from what you know?
Yeah, so it is the LA Grand Prix. They're going to be doing the same type of thing that the NYC Grand Prix happened last year in New York, where it's a track held by USATF's Gold Series or whatever. Going to be in LA. I think it's like in July. I don't know. I don't have the exact date. I'm sure the comments can figure it out. But yeah, so they just announced that they're going to have like another series. It looks like they're trying to make this USA like what's it called? Series of track meets, this USA Grand Prix. They're trying to like kind of make a thing. Which
they try to have it elevated up to
because because USA's apparently been notorious for having just like awfully run track meets from the professional side of things. Like the standards are not great, and so they haven't been able. That's why that's why so many track meets are all over in Europe, because their track meets are held to a higher standard. Apparently, this is what I hear from Noah. Noah told me this on live on Instagram Live, and so I take Noah's word for it. Why not? And so yeah, our track meets are just not held to a high standard. So it seems like they're trying to do that so we can have a series out here in the United States, which I am a huge fan of. I think that USA Track and Field should be doing their best to have our best athletes competing in U.S. soil as much as possible. So I like it. I am nervous about the business side of it, because I don't think that the people running the business side of track and field are equipped for what you need to be a successful sport. But I am interested and want to see how it works.
Isn't it Bobby Kersey that's spearheading this though?
It's a Bobby Kersey invite or whatever. I don't know how much he has to do with it, but it's like the Bobby Kersey invite. So
it's gonna fail. Colin just said it himself without even saying it. He said it himself. It's gonna fail. Now, here's why it's gonna fail. Y'all know I love all y'all people out there, but I gotta do my show. It's gonna fail for every reason you just said. Who's running it again? Who's behind it?
USATF, Bobby Kersey invite.
Take Bobby Kersey's name out, okay? Don't do that part. Who's behind it? Who's running it?
Yeah, USATF.
All right. You ain't even saying it with confidence, Colin. You can't even look at the camera straight and say it. You can't even look straight at the camera. You're just like USATF. I'm just the one that's gonna say it. That's why it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall because this is how I look at it from a business standpoint. You using the same marketers no matter what. It don't matter where you go. You're using the same company, using the same marketers, so you can get the same results. Literally, it is another USA track and field track meet. Now, if you had told me USATF did and I'm being extremely out there, people, so this won't happen. If you had told me something like USATF did what NFL did, and they got Jay-Z to now do the Super Bowl, okay, all right. So if you said like USATF hired, Lil Baby whatever, and his group to pretty much market this, now I'm like, okay, shit, we getting somewhere. Because the problem that we have at our track meets is the entertainment value of it. That's the problem. When we go to Europe, and y'all see it, it's lit, but it's also lit because they have actual promoters that aren't freaking IAAF promoting meat. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you go into a bar or somewhere, it's a poster up. If you go somewhere, walk into town, you're going to see posters that track meet that they have in Rome. To me, it don't matter if you have it in LA, New York, wherever. If you're going to use the same guidelines, you're going to use the same people, you're going to get the same results. That's me personally. So that's why I'm saying it's going to fail. It's just going to fail pretty because it's going to be the pretty stadium. It's going to be, pretty all this, but it's still going to fail because it's not going to capture, to me, I'm hoping I'm wrong, but it's not going to capture what we're trying to do and what we're trying to get, which is people who aren't watching to watch. So,
Colin,
somebody put up May. I think I seen somebody put up like May 20th.
Oh, May?
Yeah, May 25th through 27th or something like that.
I can look it up. I didn't see it. Let me see.
Yeah, I think there was somebody put in the comments. I'm almost positive it's in May.
Probably something like that.
But if they was able to actually market it right and take it outside of track, that track meet would go bananas. If they actually was like, you know what, let's tell the radio stations about it. Okay, let's pay for that. Let's pay for that promoting and put it on the radio stations. Let's pay to put it around Los Angeles. I mean, just think about it. Travis Scott came to Oregon. I mean, there's real people who are track fans. I mean, we've heard even with Drake dropping Sha'Carri's name, like these people are track fans because deep down, everybody want to run. Everybody want to run fast. Like that's what it is. So if they market it right in LA, bro, this thing could be huge, but they ain't gonna market it right. We're gonna be the only ones watching, the only ones know about it, and they're gonna be celebrities and shit up there in LA not even knowing. That's what I think. I hope I'm wrong, but that's just my take on it. Yeah. That's my take on it. Somebody said Magic Johnson. Now, Magic Johnson did do a lot of
track fan.
Yeah, he's a huge track fan. He did a lot of tweeting. So I think, and then he's Mr. LA. So I think if they can somehow, get with him and give him, get him on board, now we'll probably have something. And I wouldn't be, I'd be a fan of seeing what's his name back out there commentating. Come on, Baylor. RG3.
He's got a contract with Nike. He can't, or with ESPN, so he can do NCAAs. He can't do this.
Okay. See, like we need that. We need that type of entertainment value, especially you talking about
Emmanuel
LA.
Acho is a big he tweets about. Yeah. I was going back and forth with Emmanuel Acho on Twitter. He's a big there's a lot of people that they're track adjacent, so they're not focused in on track and field, but. They're big names and they have enough knowledge on the sport that can, garner some crossover. And so, my big thing is I hate. So, for example, if you go on to Alabama rolltide.com, you can see exactly who Alabama is playing next year. You know exactly what teams Alabama's playing against right now, right? Can you guys tell me at all? Anyone that is confirmed for that race. Now, we know people that probably will run. We know that Sydney will probably run. All of Bob Kersey's group's going to probably run. We know they probably will. But do we know anyone confirmed? No. When will we know when they're confirmed? We're not going to know until a week or two before, maybe a little closer. It's it's how you can't sell stuff unless you know who's going to be there. And
yeah.
Things.
Coach, let me borrow $1, man. God damn, man, that's that coaching money, man. Let me, God damn you.
And so, Colin, the reason why you don't know is because it's about the money. You're comparing an individual sport to a team sport that has to set their schedule. You know what I'm saying? That's different. Now,
but you still know
the non-conference game. Now, the non-conference games are set in advance because of the TV revenue and everything else. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind that. But you also got to remember, man. About the money. If the money, look, if all three of us is running and we all want to stay in LA, me and Ray knows like to run in California. We don't run in Mount Sac. We don't run in Modesto.
I used to love running in California.
Right. We love it.
Me and Cole got fucked up in California one day. We'll talk about that.
Let's just say, but let's just say Mount Sac was offering not only room accommodation, airfare, but they also put in $5,000 in our pocket over Modesto, just giving us room and airfare. We're going to Mount Sac. So it's all about the money. So we got to figure out if the money's right. And you're right. I do agree with you in this, Colin. They have to get the business aspect taken care of because that's something when you got that meet together, you got to have the financial backing to say, hey, this is what we need to get these kids here, to make sure the meet flies off the way we need to fly off. So you're right on that aspect. The business aspect is not good, but if they can pay these guys, I guarantee a lot of them will show up. Let me tell you something. The dude who was running Modesto back in the day, there's a reason why that double tree was always popping.
Not only Modesto. Not only Modesto, Home Depot. I mean, Home Depot, man, Bow Wow performed in the prime of his life at Home Depot one year. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you in LA, you have access to that. Just spend the money. Like, that's all you gotta do. Because if you just say, hey, we got this celebrity coming out. Why? Because that celebrity are coming and just come on the field, say, hey, say what's up, yada, 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 do a song or whatever. As long as you pay them, they're right there. They're not going to turn down $20,000 tickets to show up. Trust me, they won't. They won't. But anyway, before we get out of here, because we got 10 more minutes before we got to shut this show down. I know y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all just track heads. I'm going to ask anyway, though. How bad the Cowboys going to beat Tampa Bay tonight?
You mean how bad?
I said the question how I said it, Coach. I said the question how I said it. How bad are the Cowboys going to beat Tampa Bay tonight?
The Cowboy season is over.
See, I got to put him on mute again. I knew it. It's going to be one of them shows with him.
You put yourself on mute.
Hey, I muted myself. Shit.
That speaks it. That's exactly what's going to happen. The Cowboys are going to put themselves on mute tonight. You know the last time the Cowboys won an away playoff game?
92.
I wasn't on this earth. I was
Oh, that's cold.
alive.
Oh, that's cold, Jack. That's cold. That's cold, Jack. You ain't have to say it like that.
Yo.
You pretty much said, I ain't never seen Cowboys win. That's messed up, man. That's messed up.
It's been since 1992. You know who's
Yes.
playing? Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, Emmett Smith, bro. Half the people that's running track right now wasn't even born.
Half? Try 90, like
90%. Okay, nice. That's bad. That's bad.
Mark my word. Tonight, y'all gonna see a different Cowboys team. Y'all gonna see a whole different. I went and gave them a pep talk. I really didn't, but I just did it to myself and hope they heard me. Okay, tonight, y'all gonna see a different Cowboys. Now we ain't gonna win no more past tonight. All right, it's over with. Okay, it's over with. Tonight's our Super Bowl. All right, tonight is our Super Bowl. Remember I said that. We're gonna win tonight. And after night, we ain't gonna kill no more. We're gonna lose after night. But tonight, damn it, we're gonna break this curse. With the history is gonna be redone tonight. We're not gonna go another year. We're getting to the damn and not win the game. It's not gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Hey, you saw what happened to TCU last Monday?
First of all, that shit there. Of all my years living, I don't seen some games, some NC. No, we don't see some Clemson thrashes, some Alabama thrashes. Of all my years, I've never witnessed people walking out of the bar at halftime. Like, I don't watch this shit no more. Like, nobody's like, by the time the fourth quarter hit, it was so bad to where it was like Georgia was trying not to even score and kept scoring. It was like, bro, we got our third string in. What do you want us to do? Like, we don't pull the kicker there, put him at quarterback, and he don't throw a touchdown. Like, I told y'all this was gonna happen though. I was like, hey, shout out to TCU. Shout out to our boy GB. You know, he was at the I wanted to make fun of GB because GB was at the stadium and everything. He took my niece and everything, taking pictures, like, yeah. And I was like, I bet you didn't stay the whole time, did you?
Yo, they put in the third strings the beginning of the fourth quarter in a national title game.
And they scored too though.
Yeah.
Forget they put them in. They put them in and they scored on TCU.
Lord.
I think TCU should be put on like probation for this. To being honest, I'm just being honest. Like, if you get beat this bad, it should be a probationary period. Like, look here, man, you gotta sit out at least another year to get y'all team together because that don't help the sport. Y'all went out there and got what? Thrashed. And I'm not saying we're gonna do the Bucks that bad tonight, but they're gonna be kind of close. I think we're gonna put Cooper Rush in by the fourth quarter. You know, we'll put Cooper Rush in, let him get a couple plays. You know, but you know, tonight I think.
There ain't
What
no way.
y'all think out there before we get off this show? People out there in Race Day World, who wins? Cowboys or Tampa Bay? Let me see what y'all think. Let me see if y'all crazy or if y'all stupid. 1 to 2. Which one of y'all?
Typical
Who wins?
delusional Cowboys fan. I appreciate it, LB. First comment.
LB, go somewhere. Just go somewhere and sit down. Somebody else. Dice. Man, I thought we were cool, Dice. I thought we were cool. I swear I did. I thought we were cool.
It's not looking good for you, right?
Next person say Tampa getting blocked. Hey, all right, y'all. Look here. For real though, we appreciate all y'all for coming out here, spending this little afternoon with us. We appreciate T for sure. You know, shout out to T because she's if anything, she's the queen of this reporting stuff, hands down. Like I just love T. I do. I love T because she always acts like a happy new child with her job. It's like it never gets old to her, like ever. It's like she's just so excited to do what she's doing, and I'm just happy for her. Coach, I appreciate you as always. You already know when I say I appreciate you as always. You won't never be right, but you help us out. You help the show out, you know, because you give me you help me be Mr. Right there. You know, it's all there. Hey, and shout out to my kid and play brother today. You know, finally we got to dancing together today. You know, Colin, I might have to change your name to Mr. Always Right too. You know what I'm saying? Because he had it down today. He had it down today. He has a good, this. I think this was the first show me and Colin didn't debate at all. Like, I was with him. Like, maybe, what you been drinking, Colin?
Water. You might want to give a shout out. I don't know if you saw that from.
First of all, that is actually, I think me and you got to split that because that was the person that gave us the Kid and Play, did the Kid and Play emoji for us. When I say, y'all know I can't ever say Embojum, but it's Embojum. That is one of the number one biggest track fans that I've ever met. When I say ever met, like, I don't think that they ever stop. Like, it's like wake up track, go sleep track. When I wake up in the morning, first thing I do for real is I check all my social medias. I check my Twitter, check my emails. I promise you, every single morning I wake up, they already done tweeted. And it's something track and field. They either done said, did you see this? Or if it ain't nothing to be seen, they done went all the way back to 1985. Did you remember when the NFL raised this? I don't think it's a bigger. So we appreciate that $19.99, that $20 that you just dropped. We so appreciate that. So appreciate that. Because I got to pay these people. They already know I got to pay these people. So we appreciate that. We totally appreciate that. Hey, as always, go Cowboys, first of all. As we always tell y'all, love each other. You can see us. You can't see each other. So don't be arguing with each other. You don't know who you're arguing with. So don't be on Twitter with the fights. Stay out the comments with the fights. Okay? And we're just going to continue to do what we do and try and give you folks a show. So go Cowboys once again. I can't wait to get on my Twitter tonight and tell y'all, boom, I told y'all the Cowboys are going to win. But Colin, what you got coming up?
Nothing crazy. I guess the next big thing I'm doing, I'm going to be at New Balance Grand Prix. Got my flight booked. I'll be flying up there. They still haven't gotten back to me on my media pass, but those things kind of take a little while. So I'll be up there, and then Milrose Games, I think the next weekend. So those are my next two things.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to drive to New York, I assume?
Yeah, I'll drive to New York. That Boston, I'm in Philly, and so I can drive to New York. It's easy. That's like 8 hours.
Yeah. Coach, I know the only thing you got coming up at track meets, but what you got coming up?
Well, this week we're off, but next week we're in Louisville to try out that new track that I'm hearing so many great things about. Wednesday, as y'all know, me and my boys, we doing track chat with the most known unknowns. Wednesday at 8:00 on YouTube, Twitter. And
I got a bone to pick with y'all, but anyway, keep going.
Really?
Y'all told me, Ray, you come back on the show. We're gonna bring you back on the show. That was 3 years ago.
Right.
3.
Right. We'll get you on.
3.
We will get you on.
We'll get you on.
I need to get Colin on when we go heavy track and field part. We really need to get you on, Colin, because you do a good job. As much crap as we give you, I gotta give you credit, man. The effort and the amount of time you put into your craft, we don't need to take that for granted. That's why I do my best to post everything that you put up, because it deserves to be circulated around. You do a good job. So I definitely want to be able to get you and Ray on the show at some point at 8:00 Eastern time, 7 your time, 8 me and Colin's time, and we can sit back and we can chop it up college track and field. I definitely want Colin to get a track and field session so he can talk college track. He could just let it all out and just be who he is. You know what I mean?
College track is the best track.
I don't know about all that.
That can be next week.
Hey, we'll talk about that. I don't know about all that, man. I don't know about all that. But hey, look here. We will see y'all people next Monday. We do got some races coming up this weekend, so let's see what happens. We got some pros open up this weekend too. So, like I said, Melissa Jefferson, she's gonna do a little practice meet this weekend before New Balance. So we should have something to talk about on Monday. We should have something to talk about in a week from today. Hey, happy MLK Day to all of y'all. And again, we love y'all. Go Cowboys!
Ooh, almost had me.
We out of here, y'all.